It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and we'll watch Jonathan Mingo, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the 49ers and the Bengals, and it's coming up next.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronk. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Well, a very happy new year to all of you watching this one. Joined by Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott, saying hello for the first time in the new year, Brock. And also, as we end another regular season, this our penultimate contest before the old NFL calendar flips a page and our postseason arrives.
And this is where you want to put your best foot forward to begin one year and end another. Your New Year's resolution. Start the calendar year off right and give all the effort you got. Empty the tank over these last couple of weeks and end this regular season playing the best football you've got in you.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
Throwing on their first play. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throw on third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next? That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning the run game.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's Jonathan Mingo complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Back now, pressure on its way. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Go!
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Shut up.
Back to the well again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Let's go. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready? Check out.
Another carry for him. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back-to-back carries here. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Offense in the hurry-up now.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Simple dive up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers go up 6-0 here in the first. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with.
11 and 3 take.
Play action now.
11 and
Burrow.
3 take.
Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Flushed out of the pocket. It's taken in by Mingo. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
And the 49er, first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go.
He'll throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. No return on that punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hup.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Got Mingo, it's complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Check go.
They'll throw on 1st. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They go play action on first. Fits it through the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Battle with the INT. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Burrow from the gun. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Bengals in need of some points before the break. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
11.
And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it sets up second down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's caught for the first. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Setting up a throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Amani Hooker has it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Here we go.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go. Ready?
Getting right back to it after that interception. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Ready? Set, go.
2nd and 10 now. Headed out right. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance.
Ready.
Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Rolling out to his left. Throwing up. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Street.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's 2nd and goal.
Cut 19.
They are throwing it again. And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're halfway through this contest from Santa Clara, California. The hometown 49ers out in front. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach. Take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series.
On one, ready?
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
11, mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11.
A give left side to Brown. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to third down and 3.
On one, ready? Let's get set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Flush out. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Fields this at the 19. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That's going to... Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Ready? Go!
Design bootleg here. That's going to be cut by Mingo. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
19 right.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
Here
line.
we go.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Forced out to his right. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Has this at the 6. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The 49ers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set, go.
Blown back gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of just 2. They needed 5. It's going to be 4th and 3.
Ready. Let's go now. Ready.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Ready.
On first down, they'll run. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Amani Hooker with the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers football. We'll see if... Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on. Set.
A tight end in motion now.
Go.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
The give here on 2nd. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Set, go.
There's a handoff up the gut. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. A pickup of only 2, and now it's 4th down.
Ready.
Now it's a bootleg for him. He rolls to his right. They did it! He made the interception! Cam Taylor-Britt kicks it off. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second
Here
down.
we go. Stop.
From the 23. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards.
Let's get set.
First down.
Third touch. Stop.
Give now to the running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Stop.
2nd and 13. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Now this is a beauty of a kick. It's headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's taken in by Mingo. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing now from the gun. Got Mingo, it's complete. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Set. Set. Hurt. Lion. Go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He lets a heater go deep. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
Gun. Stop. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Throwing now. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes off the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
49ers 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense.
Let's go now.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds a man right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
Set up. Panther 11. Panther 11. Take go.
Here he is to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Come on. Set.
Back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So the Bengals take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that